Stirring the coffee with chopsticks using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee. At the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee. Nice. Just like yesterday, percolator. Trying to make rational sense of an irrational universe is like a man made of water climbing a ladder of water, trying to escape an infinite sea of water. Cornelius Van Til. Think about that. Rewind it and listen to it again. China is locking and loading while we are arguing about race. If we don't keep an eye on China, we're all going to be eating with chopsticks soon. All right, mister, you pass away. Let's say you die. What is the one request to your wife that you made before you departed this world? Tell me about some of those requests. What is she to do after you die? Pay off debt? Is she set? Where does money go? Does your work go on? Is there a legacy? Does she remarry? Does she stay single for the rest of her life? I wonder about those things. For me, anyways. I don't know about you. Do you ever wonder what's going to happen after you go? I've dated so many widows in my lifetime, my single lifetime, who had men pass away a month, 2 months, 3 months prior. And it was interesting. It was almost like a social experiment, so to speak, with the widows that I've dated. There are categories that I can put them into. Not all widows are the same. Not all are the same. But I do know this. Most, not all, as Jesse Lee Peterson would say, most, but not all, move on fairly quickly. Men, you're not remembered and honored as much as you think you'll be. Most, but not all. So make crap happen now. Live your life now, buddy. Live it now. What are your thoughts about Dr. Gene Scott, the deceased TV pastor, and his wife Melissa, who is now pastor of the church? What are your thoughts about him and her? Somebody said to me maybe a year or two ago, they said that I reminded them of Gene Scott. I had no idea who he was. So that sent me on this journey to look him up. Interesting. I don't see any way that I'm like him. Although his wife is beautiful. And he completely scored with her, even though she's a former porn star. Smart woman. 17, 18 languages she knows. Very smart lady. Interesting accent. Can't put my finger on that. That's a whole thing. But for some of you late night TV watchers, I used to love TV evangelists. Used to love them. Not mega church pastors, but TV evangelists. I used to enjoy that as a phenomenon. I wasn't a fan of them. I was a fan of the phenomenon. And I watched all of them for their public speaking skills, rhetoric, persuasion, influence. But Dr. Gene Scott, tell me what you think of him, if you know him, and if you know of his wife, who is now the pastor of that church. Tell me down below what you think of him. I know he smoked a cigar and drank whiskey and all that kind of stuff. Interesting. Name demographics. Name a group of people that can turn on you in 1 second. I'll start. MGTOWs, Tea Party, political Tea Party people, and men's rights activists. That's what I found. Very temperamental. Can turn on you. MGTOWs, I am probably the most stable MGTOW you've ever seen in your life. You don't know any more stable MGTOW than me. And not a hating MGTOW, not a weird MGTOW. I have gone my own way many, many years ago. Nothing made me happier. And I enjoy life. But I've seen so many just become such angry little bitches. Men becoming little bitches. Amazing. Weird little social justice pussies. I can't stand most of them, to be honest with you. Is it any wonder I'm not a criminal? Is it any wonder I'm not in jail? Is it any wonder I've got too much time on my hands? It's ticking away with my sanity. I've got too much time on my hands. Styx, 1981. After my divorce, I had a Ziploc bag filled with various gold earrings and jewelry left on my nightstand. Within 2 years, I took that bag to a cash for gold place and got a nice stack that I paid child support with that month. Interesting, the irony of it all. I don't have time to protest, but I do have time to vote, and I will be doing that in November. If women are so bad, then why are there dating apps on your phone, man? Using your logic, you're swiping for misery. But, zip it. You don't make any sense. You're confused. Humanity in the future will end up being like Taylor on the 1968 Planet of the Apes when he encounters the Statue of Liberty. You finally really did it. You maniacs. You blew it up. Damn you. God damn you all to hell. Some movies are prophetic, aren't they? Question was, what about kneeling while proposing marriage? My answer is this: I'm consistent across the board. I kneel to no one, nobody, except God. An alternative to kneeling while proposing is a non-emotional, more rational approach as, I would like you to join me in marriage and be my wife. You make a statement, not ask a question. Do nothing through emotions or submission. Getting married should be a rational, sound action for a man based upon good economic principles, companionship compatibility, readiness, and not emotions or sentimentalism. Remember, sentimentalism is your enemy. I don't advise kneeling. Use your head, not your heart. I come from the generation of men that say, never kiss and tell. Never kiss and tell. Versus the dudes with red pill fever that say, if you're not banging her, then you're just her girlfriend. You want to see insecure men? Look no further than the liars teaching you about female nature. Go to their channels. Zero authenticity. Zero. It's just not there. Notch count. So did you bang her? Never kiss and tell. You don't get involved with a woman and then talk about it. My generation said never kiss and tell. Never kiss and tell. And I think we should get back to that. Because what happens is you get guys lying about their numbers, being listened to by guys who have no numbers, and making those guys feel bad. Now here's the deal. If your numbers make you feel better, you are shallow. If your lack of numbers make you feel insignificant and missing out, you're shallow. Let's get back to never kiss and tell. You know what's better than I banged 3 women last month? I split 3 cords of wood yesterday. To me, that's a man. The first year is crucial. First year or 2 is crucial to the direction of a marriage. Having an older married couple as standby coaches is a great idea. Not your parents, but an older, wiser couple who you can text or call anytime. The first year sets the trajectory of that marriage. People who are getting married the first year should never be left alone. They should always be able to reach an older, wiser couple other than their parents. As soon as zoos open up again, go see the giraffes and just watch them. They'll make you feel better. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daybreak Show, your home of sanity, clarity, and reason. I've said that I'm retiring from the beard video world. My videos will have all new content because how many damn beard and mustache videos can one person make?